Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Stryker break. We got Bowman today, rocking out a whole lot of Bowman. Hobbies, jumbos, and Breakers Delight boxes. We got 3 breaks, but as a special to the YouTube chat, I'm going to offer some spots available to the chat. This is kind of a rarity, but every once in a while when we got a new release, big mainstream release, we'll throw it out to the people just in case somebody new wants to get in. Let's see here. Boom. Break number 4. I'm going to drop a link in the chat right now. This is going to take place after break number 3. So we got a little bit of time. But usually these things sell out pretty quick when we got a bunch of people in the chat. I'm dropping it down right now. And we're going to start with break number 1. Here we go. Let's see, we'll move him right there. And I'm going to move my alert box. Eventually. Move it down a little bit. There we go. Welcome. Good luck, everybody. Break number 1. Oh, is my microphone doing way down there? How about that? A little bit better? Good to go. Mr. Breaker, someday I will be able to get into one of your breaks. Well, today's your chance. Got a lot of cardboard built up over the last few days. We're live on Kick, live on Twitch, live on YouTube. Tried to go live on Facebook, didn't work. Don't know why. What's up, Gino? Do you ship internationally? No, but you can get involved with a shipping aggregate. There's one called Ship My Cards that some of the slammers use. Shipmycards.com. And so you put their address on there, care of your username, and I'll ship it there, and then they aggregate your packages over, like, I think it's like the course of a month or something. You can probably pick and choose how you want them to do it. And then they ship it all at once. They do all the international shipping on their end. It's just too much for me to do, and it takes way too long. Every individual person that I have to ship internationally, it takes me like an additional, I don't know, 15 minutes at the post office, because I can't do all that over the computer. I have to like fill out customs forms, get in line. There's always like a line of a lot of people at the post office, so it's just too much for me to handle. I got enough to deal with. Have you ever found an extra pack or anything under the cardboard or foam in a hobby box? Asks JB. No, but I have looked. I look almost every time and have never found one. B Retro says Hobby's back, baby. Hobby is freaking incredible right now. He hit 2 home runs yesterday, and one of them was a 3-run home run walk-off game winner with the old Hobby swing, man. His hip must have really been bothering him, and I don't remember him talking about it at all. I think he was kind of keeping it quiet and didn't want people to know. But his hip, he had some troubles the last couple years, and he was just gutting it out. Got surgery, fixed it up. DeBarge, first X-Fractor. And there's the auto right away. Gregory Barrios, refractor autograph to $4.99. I get the old top loaders ready. We're going to need a lot of them today. Bowman has, this release has more top loaders, more top load cards than any Bowman release that I can remember. Because they've got like additional unnumbered parallels. More than normal. So you get your X-Fractor, your Reptilian, and those require more top loaders. But anyway, yeah, it looked like the old Cubs hobby, and it's not just because like, oh, he did good, Charlie Condon. It's because of his swing. His swing looks like it's back to normal. It's crazy. He's got like there's something about it. Like he's not chasing those sliders. So they want to get him out with the slider away still. But since he's not chasing it as much, they need to try to play they need to try to actually pitch him like a big leaguer instead of only throwing sliders away, and he just can't pick them up, can't get to them. So now what they're doing, at least yesterday in particular, because they got to show something inside just to mess with the eye level and just to like get him thinking like maybe, I can't only look away. So they're throwing him stuff on the inside and he's just turning on it. And it looks like the swing that he had when he was for the Cubs, playing for the Cubs, just cranking it. It's the same swing. It's the same swagger. He's got his smile back. He's got everything. Walker Jenkins, mini diamond, and he's batting 9th. AJ said today they're going to bat him 8th because they keep asking. There's a red rookie festa. They keep asking the press, like, when are you going to move him up in the order? And he just like looks at him and he goes, would you mess with this thing that he's got going right now? No. He's like, I'm not messing with this. We're going to ride this out. So I don't blame him. I wouldn't move him up either. Whatever they got going on, it is insanely good. It's special. The Tigers are doing special things right now. And it's like this, it's carrying over from last year, that atmosphere of like having fun, camaraderie. You'll do anything for the team. Sammy Stafura, Aqua X Factor to 125. Like everybody's stepping up and doing whatever they can. Need me to sit today, coach? Need me to pinch hit today? Need me to play a different position? Whatever. And like Javi was leading the charge of he'll do whatever it takes. He's like, you want me to go play center field? I'm out there and I'm going to go have fun and I'm going to be the best doing it. Like you took a Gold Glover away from his position and he was just like, yep, whatever it takes. Jacob Wright, little speckle. See what I'm talking about with all these top load cards? It's just a hobby box. And there's even more. Like, I'm not even putting them all up on the stage. Here's 2 more. Another DeBarge to 150. And another Reptilian Pineda. This is great. It's a great release. Fun. It's a fun rip. Lots of stuff to look forward to. And I don't know what it is about it, but it just seems like you're not seeing like a ton of doubles and triples and quadruples and stuff coming out of here. It's because of the multifaceted checklist. Jeff in the house. What's up, man? 49 months. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Loving Bowman. Indeed. But last night, that game yesterday was like an all-time game. It was so fun to watch. Both Red Sox fans and Tigers fans have to appreciate that game, because if that game would have turned out and the Red Sox won, I would still be talking about it like it was an amazing game. It was back and forth and a high-scoring affair, and it was one of those bullpen games for us right off the rip. And you got Bayo back in the swing of things. It was just Tigers baseball is fun to watch. Red Sox baseball is fun to watch. So when you got those two playing against each other, it's great ball, man. That's a cool card. Schwellenbach, greatness loading to 125. Aqua Peril, I don't think I've seen that one before. Uh-oh. What? Everything just died. Except the microphone? Is the micro... Oh, shoot. I didn't turn my fan on. That might have been why. Okay, we're good. All right, as more people are rolling in here, we're opening up one break to the chat. Spots are already selling out. I'm putting a link down in the chat right now. If you want a spot, come on in, chat. Have a good time. What's up, Johnny? Mark says if we could get Devers to be a team player, stop causing so much media distraction. Okay. I hear you. This is a different format, by the way. We've got a refractor and a speckle. Neil, congratulations. You're getting hooked up. But anyway, with the Devers situation, before I reacted to it, I wanted to really think about it. Think about it a lot, because on the surface, and I understand that he would be upset, and if he was a Tiger, I'd probably be reacting in a different way, maybe. But I kind of see both sides of it. I understand where he's coming from, and I just went on a rant about how Javi's a good team player and like he's doing whatever it takes. That's still valid. Ricardo Yan, first auto for Eric. And honestly, I think, I think Devers should probably just do whatever the team needs and be happy about it. But they've been kind of screwing him around a little bit. First it's like they're like not keeping him in the loop, it seems like, and they're just doing things without, they don't have to ask him what his opinion is, but they signed him to a huge contract. He's the face of the franchise, and he's a third baseman in his mind. Some guys are like that, where they're just like, I am this position until I can't do it anymore. And we all know he's not the best third baseman. So they talked to him, they promised him, like, okay, we need you to switch. And it seems like, they said, this is your spot now, you're going to be a DH. And he was like, all right. And so then he's a DH, and they're like, oh, by the way, now you have to play first. I know we just told you that you're going to switch to DH. So he probably hasn't even been in the field doing a whole bunch of drills, and he's got to just switch positions, something that he's clearly not comfortable with. I don't think that it's just like he don't wanna because he's stubborn. I think he's not comfortable mid-season, coming off an injury, just going over to first base like it's no big deal. So he's not comfortable with it, and I don't blame him for not wanting to switch again after they already didn't really consult him with the whole Bregman thing and see if he was willing to move beforehand. Allegedly, I've heard both sides of the story to that, so I don't know for sure. But from what I understand, they didn't talk to him about when they were talking about bringing Bregman in, switching positions. Remember, we all thought Bregman was going to play second base because Devers was like, I don't want to move. So he already did something he doesn't want to do. And then you want him to do something he doesn't want to do again. Maybe time will heal it. Maybe like he'll eventually be I don't know. I don't know what it is. Nankeel, first auto for the A's for Justin. But I'll tell you what, man, the Tigers team is a complete opposite of that. Every single player is like, I will play any position or DH. I'll if you don't want me to start, I'll come off the bench. Like, they're all buying in, and it's yielded incredible success. But that's a special situation. There are a lot of young players that are just like wanting to fit in, wanting to play in the bigs. And that's a little bit different than most teams, although the Red Sox are pretty young too. So I don't think it's a good look. At the same time, I'm just looking at all angles of this Devers thing. I don't think it's a good look to have your veteran leader be like, I don't want to do this, and I ain't gonna do this. That's not a good look. It's not a good example for the youngins. But at the same time, I kind of understand. You'll go play first at Fenway for millions a year, but yeah, Tomahawk, you will. But Devers is an established all-star veteran, and he doesn't need to play first to get his millions. He already has a contract to play third base. I mean, that's not in the contract, but Weatherholt, Blake Walters to $3.99. When are they going to bring in Roman Anthony? Seems like that would have been a good excuse to bring in Roman. I don't know. Red Rookie Kim, that bad boy down. We're a little hot. Coming in a little hot with the volume today. Mookie would have played anywhere. Yeah. I think we all agree that Mookie is a better team player, a better player in general, a Hall of Famer. Devers, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. Andrew Painter to 399. You know, we can look at it. But when considering WAR, which is the number one thing that people look at, Devers currently has a 23.9 WAR, 24 WAR, and he's 28, almost 29 years old. You know, how many more years in his primes he got? He's already gotten moved off of his position. Is he going to get to 50 WAR? Nah, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. So, you know, comparing Mookie to Devers it's kind of tough. Mookie's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. One of the best, one of the greats. He ain't Mookie, we know that. 24 WAR ain't gonna do it. No, but I mean, he's got, you know, 10 years left. He could play 10 more years. So if he gets like, I don't know, he doesn't even need that much WAR per year if he plays 10 more years. If he got 4 WAR a year, which isn't even all-star level, he'd be a Hall of Famer. But you know he's gonna stop producing at this level at some point. They all do. It's inevitable. From a leader and team player aspect, I agree. Yeah, I agree, Mark. I agree. Sebastian Walcott to 150, top 100. Mini diamond parallel. In sneaks the red rookie, Festa. Oh, we got a black to 10. Bresnahan. That's to 150. Here's the black 10 of 10 geometric. Bishop Leston. Milwaukee Brewers first. And that one is going to Jeff. Jose Pirela to 250. Here come the autographs. Petre for the Tampa Bay Rays. That one's going to Neil. And Walker Jenkins to 250. Nice Twins hit for Jason. Sweet hit. And another. Let's give him 2. You know, 1 wasn't enough. We got to give him 2 Petre autos per HTA Choice Breakers Delight box. Everybody calls it something different. I went to look at all right, we gotta grab that 10 of 10. I went to look at Blowout today, and they called it a Breakers Delight box. So maybe I'll just call it whatever I want. But it did go up in price. I told you guys that it was going to. My quote was, if you want one of these boxes, buy it now, because it's going to go up. And they did, and they should. They're too good. Like, if I had a choice between a Breaker's Delight and a Jumbo, I'm going Breaker's Delight. Although, there are reasons that you would go Jumbo. Plenty of reasons. First of all, the Jumbo now is $100 cheaper, and it's 3 autographs. So, from that standpoint, and you get way more cards. You get way more cards. So if you like, it's like a much better bang for your buck, ripping enjoyment standpoint in a Jumbo box. Breaker's Delight box, it's just like, boom, here's the cards, and now they're you've seen them all. So hopefully you weren't expecting to have a nice fun little rip. I guess it would be pretty fun if you got a banger though. But it's almost like, I don't know, like if you get, how could we compare it? It's like if you get a king-size candy bar and you devour it immediately and you don't like savor it at all. I don't know, maybe a Reese's outrageous. And you're just like, and it's gone. Versus maybe you get like the Halloween pack of like a whole bunch of mini ones. So at least you got to open the wrapper, take your time. You're not just devouring it all in one sitting. They should make the wrappers edible. That's disgusting, though. Ugh. Stomach full of undigested wrappers. Is the break for? I haven't checked. Let me check. No, break number 4, not sold out yet. Available to the chat. I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. Break number 4. Boom, boom, boom. Not the biggest fan of the new geometric parallels. They're... I don't know, I like them. They're not my favorite, but I don't mind them. Like the X-Frac, I almost wish we could just get something new and original. I don't know. They haven't had this parallel though. Like this is more of a Panini parallel. So for Topps, this is kind of a new parallel for Topps. So I don't remember them having a. Unless in the past, I just don't remember. But like they just kind of are recycling the X-Fractor theme. Like there's a lot more X-Fractors in this release. Back in the day, Bowman had X-Fractors at a higher clip, and they went away from that for a while. Now they're back, and it's like it's kind of watering down the X-Fractor. But I like the lava, like lava and lava lamp. I enjoy the Ray Wave. I like the mini diamond; those look cool. So maybe next year we get something completely new. The Reptilian taking place of the Lunar Glow. Lunar Glow. Wow, another black. Edglin Perez. Unbelievable. We got 2 blacks to 10. That's a black paper for the Yankees. 2 blacks. Wow. Can we get a red and a super? All right, Yankees, Eric. Congratulations. There's a little X-Fractor, Kendall. And Braden Montgomery to 299. Mini diamond. No, that is a speckle. That is one thing. The mini diamonds and speckles in the right light look similar. Love the wave. Yeah, they got a lot of waves. Wish they would make colored parallels. They do. Blue wave. They do have parallels of those. It just looks like the base wave looks a lot different than the parallels. Because of the refraction. Reptilian. Oh, there's a blue Ray Wave. Aiden Miller to 150. Let's go into Eric. And there's the Reptilian. Tommy White. We pull a lot of Thomas Whites. Here comes a wave. I saw him poking out. Where are you at? There you are, bud. Javier to 350. Padres hit. Going to Eric. Jesus. Purple Nenkiel to 250. Another Reptilian Fuentes. Hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. I appreciate it. Helps the channel out. Helps Spread the word. The more people that like it, the more the algorithm catches a hold of it and sends it out. Bryce Rayner, Mini Diamond. I need all the help I can get. Hurston Waldrop. What do you guys think about that that little tins video? Would you buy one? That's the question. The video I made yesterday about the tins. Would you buy one? $32. I think I heard some people say that they were only $29.99 at Walmart, but mine came from Meijer. And Meijer jacks the price up. Thank you, Meijer, for ripping us off. I bought one, though. You bought one. Appreciate you being here, Taylor. Yeah, let's get those likes up. You guys are slacking. Only 70 likes. Come on. Come on. Hook me up. You wouldn't buy one? Pass. No. Only for the tin, not the cards. Exactly. You'd buy the Ohtani and keep it sealed. That's a good idea. Pass, but I like the tin itself. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I felt the same way, man. I saw them, and I was like, I know I'm about to get ripped off. I had to go to that little scanner machine because there was no prices on anything. And there wasn't any prices for it on the actual shelf, too. Usually they put the price on the shelf. But, so there's no price there. Go over to the scanner, and I'm expecting, like, I think I was actually expecting more, like, a little cheaper. And it was a little more than I expected. I was thinking 30, and it was 32 plus tax. Dude, Perez popping out? We got the black Perez, now the autograph? You can go, Eric. But if I was like just not making content, the only reason I got it was to just see if there's any value in there and then share the info with the people. That's what I like to do. So if it wasn't from that standpoint, I probably wouldn't have bought them. Even though, like, I'm in the same boat as you guys. Like, I do like the tin a lot. The tin is really cool, but it's not worth $35 for and especially opening it like that. I would have liked to keep some sealed, and maybe, I don't know, if I go to Walmart or something and they have them for a little bit cheaper, I guess I could, I don't know. How collectible are they, though? It's just MJ Holdings. Does it matter that it's not from, like, Fanatics or something, or like an official Topps? Because it is licensed by Fanatics or MLB or something. Drew Jones for the D-backs. Eric. Like that little hologram says official Major League Baseball. So it's officially licensed by MLB. That really is strange to me. Because I would think that Fanatics and Topps or whoever like has the license for all the MLB stuff would be like, hey, wait a minute. How are you guys getting away with this? I thought we had the rights. Sasaki Red Rookie. Followed by a purple autograph. Johnny Level. To $250 for Adam. If I would have used Billy to open them, the hits would have been plump. Billy would have scratched up the tins, though. I was trying to be careful not to scratch the tins up. And then I got the wonderful input from the people to use your blade over the cardboard sleeve to open it up. And while I appreciate the feedback, my way was just fine. Do I email you about changing the address? Oh, no. Yeah, you can. I'll try to get to it, dude. But man, is that a pain? Gary Gilhill. I'll get to it. Just send me email. TheOnestryker@gmail.com. The one Stryker @gmail.com. Gary to $2.99. Tampa Bay autos coming out. We got a lot of autos coming out. We got a lot of hits in this break. It's a high roller. A lot more. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 At least 10 more autos coming. Billy's a bit of a bull in the china shop, but he produces. This is true. This is true. He hasn't bit me in a while either, so I'm not currently at odds with old Billy. Pull any anime yet? We have pulled an anime, but not today. Not yet. That's a very hard pull. Why back-to-back, Matt Wilkinson? How dare you? How come not Condon back-to-back? Was that a complete sentence? That was a weird sentence. How come no Condon? Yeah, it does sound like... Sounds like somebody's been studying bird law. Okay, gold, true gold, 28 of 50, Malcolm Moore. Texas, for Jeff. Have you heard from Trenchcoat Guy lately? Yeah. Hopefully we get to hear from Trenchcoat Guy when Series 2 comes out. I think this next time I might need to take some backup with me, though. Trenchcoat Guy's getting a little twitchy, if you know what I mean. I might have to have a crew with me. Cole Reagan's the 150. Just looking over my shoulder, you know. I mean, I can't be involved in a transaction with a Trenchcoat Guy while I'm looking over my shoulder. Like, someone's got to do that for you. I gotta have backup waiting around the corner, in the car, etc. Because you better have both eyes on Trenchcoat Guy the whole time during the transaction, or else you don't know what could come your way. Could stick you. Take your money. Run. Arias to $4.99. Alex asks, Stryker, so what is your best thoughts on ripping hobby or jumbo? Well, I made a video all about it, man. I think it's called like Secrets of 2025 Bowman or something like that. And I go in depth. I can't really go in depth right now because I got spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff. But you should watch that video and it'll help you out. Dylan Cruz, red rookie. Weatherholt, here we go. Weatherholt to 250. Big first. Hagen Smith. We're not even to the autos yet, and I see a gold hiding in there. Cam Smith. 71 at 250, and here come the autographs. We've got at least 2 parallels. Parallel number 1, Walker Janik to 499. Big hit. Brian, congratulations. How about a gold lava? Ricardo. We already got you, too. And Nankill, we're like doubling and tripling up this break. Look at this. These are different formats, all different formats pulling these from. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. What can you say? So these streams, these are breaks. Yeah, and these are breaks right here. Sometimes I open up stuff for my personal collection. Usually those are videos. Although if I open up like a case, occasionally I'll open up a case of blaster boxes or some retail stuff and I'll do a stream. But right now we're doing group breaks where people buy in, and we might have a couple spots left. Let me look. I'm offering one up to the viewers right now, the rarity. We got a few spots left. Drop the link in the chat. If you want to get in, you better get in quick because the break's going to sell out. Link down in the chat, available to the viewers for break number 4. First dibs always go to the Slammers. Slammers got in. They got as many spots as they wanted, and now we got some available for the general audience. And if you enjoy it, consider becoming a Slammer. Subscribe on Patreon. And that's how you get notified of a break. And you can buy in if you want. All right, we got 3 boxes left in break number 1. The big boys. Hobby Jumbo HTA. No, you can... it's credit cards or PayPal is accepted. And I ship out next business day. So you get your cards quick, top loaded, delivered right to your doorstep or wherever you get your mail. What would you value an orange, pink, reptilian? I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't know there were orange pinks. And also you would need to tell me what player it is. They all have different values. And then even then, what do I look like, a Beckett? Go look on eBay. If you want to know the price of something, just check eBay. Sold listings preferably. But it's still pretty early. What, it's only been a week. This product's been out for 1 week. Last Wednesday. Natty first break ever. Nice. Good luck. Check me out on Twitch. Give me a sub over there. Streambot drops links. We're live on Twitch and Kick. Still couldn't figure out Facebook. I don't know why. It said it was good to go, but I just went on there and it wasn't live. What's the deal with that? I got to do that. I know, Mark. I got a few ideas for merch. I just got this. The amount of work you have to do when you run a business by yourself is it never ends. So to like just do anything extra, it's like a crazy burden. But that is on my list. I gotta get it. I gotta get some fresh merch. There's so much I have to do. James Tibbs. So much. And it's summer and it's like, dude, I spend all day Sunday, to make those compilation videos, that takes me all day. So like I have to work on the weekend, all weekend, and there's no days off. It's just unbelievable. It's enjoyable. I'm not like complaining. I'm just telling you my life. It's like nonstop work, morning to night. I work from home too, so I just wake up and come down to the office and get going. There's no build up to going to work. It's just like open your eyes and you're at work. Richard Maddock to $4.99. We got Made. We got Maddock. We got another Jan. Reptilian. I also need to make the 2025 series Stryker cards. That's a big process. I'm also working on some graphics, and that's a process. DL X-Fractor. Jonah Tong for the Mets. What else? McGonagall. Good card pile. Aiden Miller Mini Diamond. Whitcomb. And there's still more. A League of Our Own. Hello. Hey, Stryker. Hello, all in the chat. Good luck in all the breaks. Stryker, thank you so much for coming to the podcast live chat last Sunday. It means so much to me. Yeah, everybody check out A League of Our Own. Go give her a sub. She does the Baseball Junkies podcast with Mr. Enfuego. It's very good. Everybody who's watching this right now should check out Baseball Junkies podcast. It's great. They talk about everything, new baseball cards, everything relevant in the hobby. It's a good watch, a good listen, a good interaction. Go hang out with like-minded people in the chat. Ohtani's Showtime Showcase Mini Diamond to 150. And Sammy Hernandez Gold Shimmer to 50. What else? One more reptilian. Lindsay. Man, there's so much juice. So much juice. Let's get this gold to 50 up. How many golds do we have up on the stage already? We have one. We got a gold wave auto. Gold lava auto. True gold first. Gold shimmer first. And I thought I saw 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a yellow. And then a yellow to 75. 2 blacks to 10. And we got 2 boxes left. The expensive ones. The jumbo. And the HTA. AKA Breaker's Delight. Tong's a keeper. All right, Maria. I'm going to take your word for that. I'm going to go dig up all my tongs. I got a whole case of mega boxes coming too whenever that product releases. So we'll be ripping some of that. I got a couple packages to open for a video too. Dugout Mugs sent me a package. Also somebody else, I think Upper Deck sent me a package too. So that's exciting. We got a live cash game at my house on Saturday. I feel like I should live stream it, but there's too much shenanigans that are maybe not appropriate for viewers. Too many shenanigans. It would be fun though. I have live streamed a cash game before. This was probably a couple years ago. P-Tray again? Is this the third? Where is he? Scanning. There he is. 3. 3 of them. What a P-Tray vein. Jesus. I haven't even looked into it yet. Oh, there's a big one. Nick Kurtz. Whew. Sounds like a Stryker Unleashed video. Yeah. I think the best idea would just be to record it and then edit it. Because then I can edit out the things that would get me in trouble. I mean, maybe not. Well, there's things that would, yeah. Just leave it at that. Editing. We need some editing. Jeffrey with a $9.99 sticker chat. Appreciate that, brother. Got the vibes flowing. I won poker on Monday. For those of you who are new, my buddies and I do a Monday night Texas Hold'em tournament. We are 20 years deep. This is our 20th anniversary of the official league. So we keep track of all the stats. First place, second place, third place, sometimes fourth if it pays bubble spots, and how many people you take out. We call those bounties. How many bounties you get. Add up all the points. And at the end of the year, we have a tournament. And ooh, Matt Olson, Retrofractor. We have a tournament. We get a championship bracelet engraved every year for the winner of that tournament. It's one of the best days of the year. Matt Olson, but yeah, we've been doing it with pretty similar group of guys. There's always new people coming and going. Matt Olson, Retrofractor, 20 years straight every Monday. Esteban Gonzalez, Refractor autograph. Let's see here. Guardians. Brian. We're double stacking. We're triple stacking. Looks like the break is sold out, ladies and gentlemen. But I still have to... Oh, wait, we got a few more cards. I still have to go through and check because sometimes like a spot will sell and then a payment will get rejected or something and then there'll be an open spot. So I still got to check that. There might be an open spot. I don't know, though. We won't know until the end of break number 3. No, we just play tournaments, Chris. Saturdays are cash games. Sometimes. We're having one this Mux, you should come, dude. Record and edit for sure. You should come. Saturday, like 7 o'clock. We're going to play bags and stuff early. Seriously, come out. Get Neil to come too. I haven't told him. I haven't texted anybody yet. Except the poker guys. But the last game we had out there was huge. We had 2 full tables. We were full. We had like, I think we had 17 or 18 people out there for the last cash game. Mr. Red Rookie. Yeah, we'll get her, buddy. We'll get her all sorted out. Appreciate the heads up, though. There's one. Angel. Still got to go through these cards and sort them all out, you know. All the chrome gets sorted out. All the rookies, all the firsts, all the inserts, autographs, SPs, parallels, all that stuff gets sorted out. The only cards that don't ship by the team are like the non-rookie base cards like this. We got one more perp. Magenta to $2.99. Tommy White, man. That's our boy. Okay, Breaker's Delight box, and then we're on to break number 2. Look at all, like, dude, we are loaded with stand-worthy cards. The high rollers never fail. Okay, last box right here. Give her a little sweep. There she is. You pulled a McGonagall. Nice. He reminds you of Jacob Wilson. Oh, he plays like Jacob Wilson, but reminds you of Bobby. Oh, geez. Tell me that again, please. Dude, the Tigers. They're like, their farm system was number 1, I think. And they're in first place. This is good. This is good for longevity of the team, man. We need... See, there's something about living in Michigan and having a team that's good. We need a team that's good. It's so gray around here. Like this summer, you get a few months in the summer, but we need a sports team to get behind so that we can feel like attached to something greater. And it's, you know, we've got the Lions right now and the Tigers. Seaver King to 99. Pistons made the playoffs. It's like a really good time to be around these parts. Morales to 250, coming off a natty a couple years back. Luis, first auto. Pena, refractor, and a Mojo Estrada. And a pointless insert on back. Pretty pointless. Pretty pointless firsts. Like those first cards, completely unnecessary. Constructive criticism for Topps, because those Breakers Delight boxes are bangers, absolute bangers, and I'm not taking anything away from them. They loaded those things up, and they're awesome. But there's no need for a base card or 2 on front and an insert on the back. I know what they're doing there, and it's... But here's the thing. Anybody who's buying those boxes doesn't care about those at all. So just don't include them. Maybe the thing to do would be to like take those 3 cards out, insert 2 firsts or whatever, and instead have a guaranteed insert parallel. You might have to add you know what they should do? Add an exclusive geometric parallel that only comes out of the breakers delay boxes, and then throw that in there. There we go. Solved all the problems. Not really a problem. But it would just make it a little bit juicier. Which is unnecessary, but welcomed. We will welcome it. The hit parade, are you ready? Morales to 250, King to 99, Lomavita to 150, Cam Smith, Reptilian, and Lindsay Otani's Showtime Showcase to 150, Aiden Miller, Mini Diamond, Matic to 499, Reptilian Jan, X-Fractor Diao, Reagan's to 150, little color match, Arias to 499, Nankil to 250, Javier Wave to 350, Fuentes Reptilian, Rayner, Mini Diamond, Miller to 150, Kendall X-Fractor, White Reptilian, Wolters to 399, Lava, Painter to 399, Emerson Reptilian, and Pineda, DeBarge to 150, and X-Fractor, Hence Reptilian. More to 50, Gold, True Gold, Gary Gilhill, Auto to 299, Montgomery to 299, Perez, Black to 10, Perez Auto, Drew Jones to 250, Level to 250, Pitre, Base and tonight 2 base and 1 to 99, Walker Jenkins to 250, Letson 10 of 10, Black Mosaic, also known as Geometric, Barrios to 299, Cabrera to 75, Nankil, Perella to 250, Bresnahan to 150, Walcott to 150, Jan First Auto, Stefura to 125, Jenkins Mini Diamond, Norby to 250, Barrios to 499, Wright to 299, Greatness Loading, Schwellenbach to 125, Matt Olson Retro, Bowman, Jan to 50, Gold Lava, another Nankil First Auto, Walker Janik to 499, Refractor, Cam Smith to 250, Hagen Smith to 99, Weatherholt to 250, Cruz Red Rookie, Thomas White to 299, Gonzalez to 499, Walker to 125, Tong to 499, Hernandez to 50, Nick Kurtz, Mini Diamond Auto to 100, Tibbs to 150, Estrada to 150, Pena to 499, and Luis. First autograph. Break number 2. Welcome, break number 2. Check. Okay. I'm going to take this break number 4 thing down. There you go. We're going to... break number 2's up there. Okay. Welcome, break number 2, and good luck to you. We are off. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. If you want to join a Stryker break, join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Patreon is a way for people to support their favorite content creators. And the slammers get notified when I post a break, so you can buy in. They also get access to those value sheets. I make the videos with the value sheets of the best format, best bang for your buck. I put a copy of those in there for you guys to check out anytime you want to. And I've got some boxes of base that I'm going to give away. I got like 7 boxes. Probably might be like 8 because I got a couple more, maybe 9. I'm going to let the slammers know here shortly, as soon as I get those completely ready to go. And I just ask that you pay for shipping. It's a flat rate box. Send you all the cards for free. There's not, I know that a lot of people are going to want them, so they're going to go like that. But I'm just letting you know, for anybody who's watching right now, any slammers, to be expecting that maybe tomorrow. This is a monster break. Kenneth, Love and Javi. That was so... It was like an emotional experience, man. Everybody was getting emotional. Javi, game-winning, walk-off, 3-run bomb. His second home run of the day. The flow. He is in the zone. He's in a flow state right now. It's just amazing. Everybody's chanting, Javi, Javi, Javi. Whew. Thoughts on Series 2? I haven't even looked at it yet. I didn't even know there was a checklist out. But you know how we roll. I'll be checking it out, and I will be running it through the filters, seeing what format's best. Trying to figure out production, see how much of that they made. I would expect a significant drop-off from Series 1. I'm also interested to see if they did SPs. Gino! What's up, Gino? You got the A's. Big potential with the A's. A's are always getting a lot of hits in this, actually. We've got Nick Kurtz autos are coming out of there at a high rate. Nick Kurtz autos. So hopefully we get you one of those. And we're off. Gunner to 250. Purple Lindsay to 199. Reptilian Mejia. Cags back there. Johnny Level. X-Fractor first. P-Tray. Is this the fourth one today? This thing is scratched up a little bit on the top, too. Yeah. Unfortunate, but just remember, if you ever get cards out of a pack or whatever, cards out of a box, Topps will do a replacement if they are considered like an 8 or less. It's either less than an 8 or 8 or less on like the PSA scale. McGonigal first. They'll do a replacement. A lot of times if they'll give you even like a better card if they don't have that one exactly. Usually that's how it goes, I've found. Morlando. White. There's a Kurtz. Humphreys, Mini Diamond. Weatherholt. Rhett Lauder, Red Rookie. Whew. Bryce Rayner. Blue Ray Wave. Reptilian Ortiz. Jumbo. How's it going, Paul? Recovering well. I'm pretty much back. Good to go. No real restrictions. Rich Hill was playing for the Yankees. What happened? Where'd he go? He was on the Yankees. Oh, I saw that he went somewhere. Looks like, did he go to Boston? Or wait, minor league deal with the Royals. It's about time to hang it up, but I guess teams still want him, so. Joffrey Rodriguez. Brewers hit for Joshua. Royals minor league, yeah. Scooble is pitching out of his mind. Did you guys see that record that he set? First pitcher in, I think it's Major League history, or maybe it was the Tigers history, to have 50 strikeouts with only 1 walk and have less than a 1 ERA. It might have been all time. I think it was all time, actually, to have a stretch like that. Red rookie Brooksley. Fun fact, Tom Brady was a senior at Michigan and Rich Hill was a freshman. That is a fun fact, Michael. I like it. Was at Petco Park last night for El Nino's walk-off. Yeah. I didn't watch that, but he might win MVP, man. I've been talking about every year. I'm like, Tatis, this is his year to win MVP. He can do it. If anybody can do it, he's one of the guys. There's really only a handful of guys in each league that can actually do it. And he's one of them. Sean Keys to 199. It's because of the skill set, you know? It's not just like he has it all. Offense, he's 5 tools, so just he platinum glover. Not only his ridiculous offensive skills, he's a platinum glover. So if anybody can win an MVP, it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Amador, red rookie. Pineda, first auto. But it takes a lot, man. You got to play. You got to play in the games, and that's the thing that's held him back is these little injuries or big injuries. Corey Lewis, year after year after year. But, you know, eventually that kind of thing, people like to think that the injuries are, you get injury prone and then you're just like more likely to have injuries. But I remember Steph Curry coming out of college and people like, he had the ankle issues and people are just like, yeah, well, that is maybe a bad example, but I think like if Nando can just get over this injury bug thing, he can go down as like an all-time great. Colton with the membership. Appreciate that, buddy. Welcome. Welcome to hitter status. You are now officially a hitter and you get to use all the special emojis that only hitters can use. It's only $1.99 to join. If you want to join, become a member of the channel here, you get a green highlight next to your name. $1.99, that's nothing. And you get a free member chat every month too. It's like a super chat. It's like getting a discount on a super chat. Because normally it's either a $5 or a $10 for a super chat. Kershaw pitching, yeah, man. Good luck to him. Clayton Claus. He's got to stay healthy. Speaking of health, always with the back. That guy. Hernandez to $3.99. Eric dropping 10 gifted memberships. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Green highlights. Look in the chat for the green highlight. If you got one, you have been knighted by Eric. Hitter. CJ to $3.99. Oh, there's a good one. Slade Caldwell to $4.99. Refractor first auto. Big D-backs hit for Eric. Congratulations. Very nice. Slade Caldwell, number 29 overall pick, 18 years old. Condon. Red Sox King with a 38 month. See, you get to Red Sox King showing you the way. Just saying, hey, that's the member chat you get. When you're a member, you get one of those for free every month. Man, these boxes are so fun. I mean, like, you know, I keep saying it's not a good bang, like a good rip value because you just get one pack. But when you get to rip a bunch of them, like from my standpoint, it's fun. I think it's fun from your standpoint watching too. But if you were just to spend $750 or something on a pack like this, here's your experience. Ready? Starting now. Well, I guess starting at the initial rip of the package. See what I mean? Like this it's almost just like a blocker card. Steel metal. Josue Breceno. Yeah, these aren't coming out of here. Steel metal. This is a very unique pack. We get a steel metal, green grass, and a gold. You ready? There's the red rookie. Mogulon to 150. Gold. Caminiti. For Eli, another Rainer to 250. Tigers getting involved. Erica. Wilkinson to 99. Guardians hit for James. Ugarte. Green grass. Vivid green grass. They added some contrast to the green grass this year. Corey, congratulations, and another Nen kill. Yes, that is the third of his autographs today, as far as I know. James with a $20. I pulled the Baxter 101 foil fractor from a Celebrations box. Diamondbacks reached out, and I will be trading to them on Friday. They gave me 6 dugout seat tickets on the field during BP and meet Baxter and Corbin. Very excited. No way. Congratulations, James. That is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You got me excited. I'm excited for you. You got to get a video of that. I mean, if they allow it. I don't know if they're going to allow it. Maybe they won't allow that. At least they might in certain spots. Like, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, enjoy it. I bet you they'll be signing you some stuff too. You might want to take a couple things for them to sign. You could fit some cards, some of their cards. Corbin Carroll, some rookies or something, or first. Grab a couple of rookies and firsts out of your collection. You can fit them in your pocket. You know, you don't got to have anything huge for them to sign. That would be cool. Bring a Sharpie or a paint pen with you. So recommendation: these things work really, really well. I got them from Michaels. They're metallic, medium, gold and bronze color, or gold and copper color. So these things they work awesome for signing stuff. I don't know if they have like a platinum ink one. I've got this one right here, this platinum colored one. It's a bit bigger though. It's a little bit too big, and you got to kind of prime it. But platinum looks tight. You're gonna bring a big Corbin to try and trade him for a bat, possibly. What do you mean? You got a big Corbin card, and you're gonna? What one are you thinking? Like a big first auto or something, or a big rookie auto? I want to know all about it. Or do you want to keep this to yourself? You got stained glass coming, you think? I think we do too, Gino. We've only hit one stained glass. Or no, we haven't hit any stained glass this year. We hit a few of them last year though. Corbin seems like a chill guy, yeah. But I mean, a bat, holy cow. That's kind of a big deal. A game used bat, especially because usually they're superstitious with those things. But that would be amazing to get a bat. That would be a good choice. Get a little torpedo bat from them. Also pop culture relevant. Yeah, get you, might as well be a Wilson. Yeah, you get some Jacob Wilsons involved here. We hit that Bowman Retro Jacob Wilson last week. Did you guys like that compilation video? I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good moving along, awesome hits. JT had to grab a blaster as I watched the goat rip. Well, good luck to you. It's a good luck charm. Simultaneous rip with Stryker breaks. Sending good vibes back and forth across the universe. Oh yeah, I think I got it. Did I start that? Big eBay sale, 1-day sale in my store right now. Let me drop a link in the chat. 30% off everything in the store. 1 day only, ends tomorrow. Link is down in the chat. Everything's got a best offer. If you see something you like, shoot me an offer. Although 30% off, there's probably not a ton of wiggle room. There might be on some things. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Hobby box. X-Fractor Tong. Jesus Lopez. Auto number 1 for Jason. Something low numbered. Something exclusive and low numbered from this hobby box. That's what I'm looking forward to. Mini Diamond. Briseno. Tigers. Red Rookie. Angel Acuna. You like the hit compilation videos? Yeah, I get a lot of positive feedback. People enjoy that. And I get it because some of the streamers that I watch, it's like it can be overwhelming. Like you want to watch, but geez, who's got 4 hours to set aside, you know? And then sometimes it's just like, I just want to see the best of it. It works out. PJ. Reptilian. And then if you see something you like in the compilation video, you can just go back and watch it in the stream. Or Kristen Campbell did 250. Or whatever you want to do. Connor Griffin, mini diamond to 150. Loaded with parallels as usual. We got one more Reptilian. Color match Reptilian, Javier. Song's driving me crazy. Enough of it. Thank you. It's called Neon Acid. Makes sense. What streamers do you watch? Oh, geez. That's all I do is watch YouTube. I like watching a lot of, I'll watch streamers play different video games. I like watching Warzone streamers. Like currently my guy is Destroy. I like watching Destroy. Geez. Oh yes, hold on. We got something sick. Oh boy. Oh, this is a nasty one. Are you ready? Oh, it's a gold crystallized JJ. Oh, and a redemption right behind it. Oh, there's too much. Overload. Sensory overload. Chrome Prospects autograph refractor of Quinn Matthews. So back-to-back Cardinals hits. Oh, crystallized JJ gold parallel 14 of 50. Wow. Marlin. I gotta look this up. I gotta see how rare this is. Because the regular crystallized is super rare. So I got it right here. In the meantime, while this page is loading, we gotta do something with that. Back to back. Like the refractor auto is just now is being overshadowed by the gold crystallized. Okay. Gold crystallized is 1 in 7,317. That's out of a hobby. 1 out of 2,100 of these jumbo packs. It's a beaut. She's a beaut. Man, the gold. Oh my God. I thought the regular one looked sweet. Gold looks even better. Would I grade people's hits? Do you mean like start my own grading company? Like Stryker's grades. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. That'll be the punchline or the tagline. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Dude, quit. Why is this happening? Hold on, my thing completely reset. Hopefully it just pops right back up. There we go. Oh, you know what? I am getting the problems multi-streaming. That's what's happening. Remember, that's why I stopped doing it originally. Snapshot worthy? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I'm very picky with the snapshot worthies though, but that is a big boy. Kim, red rookie. I think it's the multi-streaming. It's tough, man. It's tough on the old PC. Even though I have a banger of a PC. Let's do it. Shall we? Beautiful. Beautiful. Crystallized. That's a gold crystallized to 50. New insert this year. Now it's time for an anime. We just pull everything. Just get everything we ever wanted. Does that sound good? 425 legends watching. Only 169 likes. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button for me real quick while we're going through this. Just slap it around like it owes you money. I'll turn this nonsense down just a bit. Hayden Alvarez. That's a gold reptilian. 1 of 50. It's going to be that kind of a break. We've just begun, really. Halfway done. Hachi machi. Okay. Angels. Logan. Gold reptilian. Let's keep it going. Superfractor, indeed. Is this the nuke break? They're all nuke breaks. Oh, I never even hit enter on the eBay. Link in the chat right now to my eBay store. Big sale happening right now for 24 hours only. It's over with tomorrow. 30% off everything in my store. You pulled the Zaire Hope Superfractor non-auto yesterday. Not sure how to value it. That's a tough one, man. Here's what I would do. I would go look on eBay for any of his other Bowman 25 Bowman cards, like the lowest numbered one you can find. And then you can kind of do like a multiplier from there, but odds are maybe none of them have sold yet even. Jesus Lopez, True Blue to 150. So if you can't find anything like that that's similar, you can find another player who has had a Superfractor sell, and you can get a ballpark. Just be like, it's around that price. And then what I would do is first you should get it graded. Just get it graded, and now they have that thing where you can just get it authenticated. If it's not a 10 or even just get it authenticated, you don't need to grade necessarily a Superfractor, but you can set it so that if it's not a 10, it'll just be graded authentic. So do that first, and then look for other players that are similar to that price. There may not be any PSA 10s. It's going to be tough. Another thing you could do is go back in time, go back a year, find a different Superfractor of a player, just so you can get a range. Like, is it $1,000? Is it $10,000? Is it $50,000? Like, who knows, right? So you get a range and find a general idea. Then you put the best offer on there so people can come in and someone might swoop it up immediately. Like with a Superfractor, people try to put rainbows together especially if it's a prospect and there's upside, somebody's going to want a Superfractor, a Bowman first Superfractor. But you put the best offer on there, and then people can come, and if they don't want to just buy it straight up, they can shoot you some offers, and then you'll know if like all the offers are real low, way lower than what you have it on. You'll know like maybe I'm a little too high, and then you can drop the price a little bit. Or maybe just, you can do whatever you want at that point. And then the very last thing you could do is if you don't feel like dealing with any of it, just get it graded, but just put it up for auction. You're not going to get the most for it that way unless it's a real big time player. Then you will. But at least you'll sell it immediately and you'll have that cash. I don't think that's a Michigan thing. I don't know I can't remember what I was watching. It's some quote from somebody else. I don't remember. I do invent a lot of slogans and taglines. I don't think that one's mine, but seriously, I come up with a lot of things. My friends used to call me when they would have something funny that they needed a name for, and I'd on the spot come up with like a hilarious name to call it. I can't tell you right now what they are because they are just trust me. Not that I don't remember, it's that it's not appropriate. Yeah, get it graded to start. Well, the thing that comes to my mind is there's an old Chris Farley sketch where he goes on a Japanese game show, and he's like, they're speaking Japanese, and he's like, I don't understand what you're saying, and like one of them is Hachi Juhachi. He goes, oh, Hachi Juhachi, and he's like, Hachi Juhachi, and then like they electrocute him, you know. So I don't know if that's what that's from originally, but it might have something to do with it. It's just like I'm just here on vacation and I wandered into this. I love that. That's a great bit. He's got the glasses on. That's one of my favorite ones ever. Noth to 99, 69 of 99. We got another black in here. Get out of here. Another black X-Fractor. David Ortiz Jr. to 250. Nick Kurtz to 150. And our first auto of the Breakers Delight. 2 of 10. Jack Penny, first autograph for the Tigers. This is one of the biggest ones you can get, Erica. Black X-Fractor auto, 2 of 10. Nasty, followed by a gold to 50. Villarroel. Houston. Alfonso, congratulations. 18 of 50 on that one. And a base, Cameron Sullivan. Wow. Breakers Delights. They do not disappoint. Wow. Missing some San Diego hits. Plenty to go. Got about $1,700 in rips remaining in this break alone. We ought to be able to pull something. Something San Diego. We'll start with this. How many breaks today? We're doing 4 today. Four high rollers. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing some mixers. So we're going to mix up. We're going to get, I'll probably do all 3 formats again. Or maybe we might just do Hobby and Breakers Delights because I'm running out of jumbos. But I got a few left, Hobby and Breakers Delight. So we're going to do mixers. I'm going to incorporate some Topps Chrome Black into the mix as well. And maybe some other stuff. But we're going to start mixing it up on Friday. And I think those are going to be really good. Because the checklist is just going to be broad for big hits. And if we include Topps Chrome Black, we then have the chance to get the Mookie Betts, Barry Bonds, and a bunch of legend autographs out of there too. So there's some more upside, additional upside offered for different teams. Not to mention Bo Jackson. It's a good addition to add a Kansas City, big Kansas City hit. John Mulaney's Kid Gorgeous, silly old-timey way of saying wow. Not from John Mulaney. Don't even know him. I mean, I know who he is, but I never watched him. It's from before that. Nice try, Chat GPT, stupid robot. You know what? The problem I have with Chat GPT, and I use it. So robot, don't take it out on me. I know you want to. But the problem is it's lazy. You hear that? You hear that, Chat GPT? Called you out to your face. You're lazy. I ask it to do something and it gives me like a half-ass response. I'm like, no, stop being, I tell it to its face, its virtual face. I'm like, stop being lazy. Look deeper. And it's like, sorry, I'm being lazy. Let me look deeper. And then it comes back with the exact same response. I'm like, why are you being lazy? I get in a full-blown conversation with the AI and it apologizes profusely for its pathetic effort. So that response, I imagine, it just scratched the surface of like recent. It just kind of goes back a little bit and looks for the first thing it can find. Joseph. But there's got to be something. There's something different because I never watched him. It's longer. It's longer before his time. Vasil. Super duper lazy, yeah. It's like, sorry, I don't feel like looking at all that information. Like, what are you good for? Sorry, you're using the free version. Upgrade for $79.99 for the more detailed. I want to use a free one. Maybe I need to. Maybe, you know what? Next time, I'm going to threaten it. Charlie Condon Refractor. Sweet. It's about time. No, I'm going to threaten it. I'm going to be like, oh, maybe I'll just go use Grok then. And then I'll see what it says. Wait.
You might like this.
Can I interest you in a different answer? I promise I'll look deeper into it. It's fun being mean to AI. If you've never tried, I recommend it. Because you don't feel guilty. Like if you're mean to a real person, you feel guilty. It affects your conscience. And as it should. It's just like, you do it to an AI and you're just like, stupid computer. Nan Kill. Mini Diamond. Rocker. Red Rookie. My CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer, like right at your doorstep. Uh-oh. No, but I am going to get one of those bots, one of those Tesla bots when they come out, and I'm not scared that it's going to kill me and my family. I'm not. I am going to keep it in the garage. I'm going to keep it in the barn as security. I'm going to teach it how to shoot a gun. Shh. Don't tell the makers. No, but isn't that the, like, bound to happen? Has anybody thought of that? Like, that's bound to happen, right? Like, these learning bots, that they're, like the Optimus bot. Like, some guy is gonna, like, hook a minigun to its arm. And hope that it does the right thing. It's not gonna be, like the AI bots. They're just gonna be like, we're not supposed to do this. And people are gonna be like, come on, I bet you can't hit that target. Oh, boy. We've opened up Pandora's box. What is this? What is all of this? It does not wipe off, I can tell you that much. But at least it's just Fabian Lopez. Max Clark to 350. Wave parallel. Fontanelle. But no, I'm definitely going to have my Optimus bot running security. Taking laps around the house. So, I'm tired, sir. I need more fuel. Like, no. And see, there's another thing you can be mean. Not give it a break. But it's my scheduled work break. Robots don't take breaks. Mine has an English accent, too. I'm going to program it with an English accent. Like Jeeves. Please, sir, I'm exhausted. Robots don't get tired. I've got bunions on my No, you don't. Who taught you that? Did you hook up to the internet and you're not supposed to? You know, there's got to be like some kind of barrier, or else it becomes self-aware. I've seen all the movies. Green grass. Nan Kill again. This is a color match one, though. There you go, Gino. We got you green grass, first auto. What do you do with all your extra cards? I give them away. I make sets out of them and then give them away. This year alone, I've already given away multiple boxes to like Little Leagues and traveling softball leagues for kids and stuff, and also then anything extra on top of that, I give away the slammers. Would you rather have 2 hobby Bowman this year or 1 jumbo? 1 jumbo, because you get 3 autos that way. Any fire today? Yeah. Never ever disrespect. No, see, you got it wrong. The robot better never ever disrespect me. No, I will have an EMP ready. Finger on the trigger. Itchy trigger finger on the EMP. Just be like, you know better, robot. And if you don't, you're gonna find out. The robot's gonna fear me, not the other way around. I'll have some kind of electrical prod too. That'll get him real good. I'll mess with his circuits. Ah. The whole family will have electrical prods ready to go just in case. Yeah. Can't wait. I'll make him drive me around. No more DUIs ever. So those are going to disappear in the future too, which is great. But there's going to be no reason for people to be driving around drunk. It's going to be like, how come you didn't have your robot do it? Or how come you didn't use your self-driving car? It's all going to be self-driving cars and robots driving and or. Waldrop. Stafura. Purple to 250. And Made right after him. Look at this. You need Detroit minus 1.5 with 8 strikeouts from Scooble today. Oh, that's easy. But who are we playing? Are we still playing Boston? Boston has a pretty high strikeout rate. Would you like me to open up my model and tell you exactly what to expect? I've got all the information you could ever ask for right here, right now. Okay. Pitchers. They're playing at a weird time, eh? Are they already playing? All day. There we go. Scooble. Okay, so he is projected... Hold on a second. This is weird. He is... Oh my good lord, he is just... Ugh, it's crazy. Yeah, Boston strikes out a lot. The opponent's strikeouts are 0.275 per at-bat against a lefty today. First of all, projected strikeouts for Scooble, according to my system, 7.87. So that's going to be right on the edge, most likely. Although his swing and miss stuff is so filthy right now that I could see him getting like a dozen. Sean Keys to 399, and they're at home, which is even better. Sean Keys. Lava. Three more fat packs. Jumbo packs. Here comes something. Cabrera. Aqua Shimmer to 125. And Braden Montgomery. Purple Pattern to 199. You got Campbell taking Scooble deep today? It's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. Unless you're getting ridiculous odds. Like, in order to take that bet, I think I would need like plus 850. DeBarge, first auto. Twins hit. Michael's got the Twins. Must be nice having the best pitcher in baseball. It is. It's very nice. It's so Detroit is a pitching ballpark, and through the years we've had a lot of good pitchers because it just makes sense when you got a pitching ballpark to have elite pitchers on your roster. Also, they would rather come and play there than, like, I don't know, Colorado. It's kind of odd when a player likes to go to, or when a player elects to go to a place like Colorado, Boston, Cincinnati, to name a few. Like, I was kind of surprised about, like, Crochet in Boston doesn't seem like a great fit. He's a great pitcher, but if I were a pitcher, I wouldn't want to go pitch in Boston, really. Other than the fact that it is a big market and you're going to get a lot of notoriety and maybe you get paid a little bit more, maybe you get some more endorsement deals. But in terms of, like, your numbers, they're not going to look as good, I wouldn't think. But if you come to Detroit, see what the Detroit's been doing lately is they'll sign these pitchers on, like, these little 2-year deals, 2-3-year deal, and like, anybody would love to do that. Any pitcher would love to do that. Like, okay, let's go to Detroit. We'll have amazing stats by the end of this, and then sign a bigger deal elsewhere or re-sign there because my numbers are so good. It's a nice one. It's the best one we've gotten on top. Red rookie Waldrop. Purple Gio Pena. Green Gio Lewis. Walcott 250. And we got 3 parallel autos out of this. Holy. Auto number 1. Will Simpson of the A's to 150. Another one for Gino. To 250. For Corey. And Christian Moore. Top prospect. To 99. Very nice. First round pick. 8th overall. All right, let me top load a few cards and then I'll show you the hits and then we'll move on to break number 3. While you're sitting here, hit that like button. Let's get a like spike. Heavily taxed in Boston as well. Yeah, that's brutal. Like, man, the amount of money that players can save by playing, like, just, I don't know the other states, but I do know Florida doesn't have any state income tax. So by playing in Florida alone, I remember that was like LeBron, big deal with LeBron forming that super team down there. It's like, dude, we're going to save tens of millions of dollars in state taxes. I was just talking about that with my wife. Like, we would save so much money in state taxes if we lived in Florida. I can do this from anywhere. I don't have to live here. Like, I don't know. It's probably not nearly as much. Alrighty. We got a lot of hits. Oh my goodness. Logan with a 6-month says, here's to Stryker taking his talents to South Beach. Oh, man. I'd have to pack up my friends and family to go to, though. That's the only thing. You're like, all right, everybody I know. We're going to Florida. But there's things that suck about Florida, too. A lot of things. Like the insurance. It's a big one. All the critters, that's a big, big one. Petre first, Wilkinson to 99, Ugarte to 99, Simpson to 499, Rodriguez first auto, Nankil, Vasil, Sullivan, Villarroel to 50, Condon Refractor to 499, Jack Penny Black X-Fractor auto first to 10, Arias to 250, Perella, Nankil Greengrass to 99, Stafura to 250, DeBarge, Simpson to 150, Walcott to 250, Lewis to 99, Pena to 250, Waldrip Red Rookie, Made, Moore to 99, to 250, Keys to 399, Altuve to 150, Fontanelle, Reptilian. Cruz Reptilian, Montgomery to 199, Cabrera to 125, Clark to 350, Nankil Mini Diamond, Castillo Reptilian, Joseph X-Fractor, Kurtz to 150, Ortiz to 250, Noth to 99, Javier Reptilian, Griffin to 150, Campbell to 250, Morlando, Briseno, Tong, X-Fractor, Abrams to 399, Hernandez to 399, Lewis Reptilian, Keys to 199, Ortiz, Rayner to 150, Humphreys Mini Diamond. Don't forget about Quinn Matthews Refractor Auto, Johnny Level X-Fractor, Mejia Reptilian, Lindsay to 199, Henderson to 250, Pan to 150, Lopez to 150, Alvarez 1 of 50. That's a gold Reptilian. Rayner to 250, Caminiti to 50, Magallone to 150, Del Castillo Red Rookie, Briseno to 100, Lopez, Acuna Red Rookie, Made, Waldrop, Condon, Rocker, Schwellenbach, Kim, Acuna, Amador, Lee, Lauder, Pineda first auto, Slade Caldwell, first refractor autograph to 499, and crystallized 14 of 50 gold parallel, JJ Weatherholt. Break number 3. It'll be underwater. Yeah, I mean, it could be end up like Venice. Just put everything on stilts. All right, all right. Break number 3. Good luck, everybody, and welcome. Welcome on in. Hit that like button. Let's get to 300 likes. Congratulations to you and your friend, Noah, on the $400 card. Speedo and a cowboy hat, grow back the stash. I'd fit in pretty well in Florida. Yeah. I can picture it now. sitting in like a, maybe I have a house on the ocean. We're gonna need to do a lot more breaks for that to happen. House on the ocean with a little pavilion, gold Speedo, handlebar mustache, cowboy hat, real dirty feet too. No, haven't worn shoes and don't own a pair of shoes. Probably a stuffed marlin behind me. An old one. Real nasty. The salt has just done a number on it over the years. Maybe a net, like a real thick roped net. Also in the backdrop, some lures. The only thing I don't like about a big net, being outside especially, is I feel like that's where the snakes would want to go live. Ugh. But my pet secretary bird would take care of that. Yeah, all right, I got it all figured out. Just got to keep the snakes away. Jack lines to 125. Blue pattern. Bazana reptilian. Hurricane will change your mind about being on the ocean front. Yeah, it will, wouldn't it? Dylan Fiend to 399. Just gotta maybe we go to Texas then and just go on that side of the Gulf of America. Horton mini diamond. Cruise red rookie. I'm sure Hurricanes have claimed some people's collections. Yeah. Oh, I like that casting card. Glue sand dollars and starfish to it. Yes. I like that. Yeah, like it. Florida doesn't seem like the great spot to have a card collection. Lots could go wrong. Although, you just got to insure it. Insurance is ridiculous, though. There. Chang to 125. Made. Garcia X-Fractor. Gold James Wood. World of Wax. Wood's World of Wax. Gold to 50, 27 of 50. Rookie autograph. Jesse. Big hit. Yeah, I know. Yes, a lot, Josh. I've actually heard reports of very valuable collectibles going up in flames from that.
What do you think the percentage of hurricanes that, so like, let's say you take the amount of hurricanes per year in the United States that hit continental United States, what are the percentages of them that hit Florida versus Texas? Walker, Janik. Way more, right? In Florida. I think Texas might be the play. Do they have a state tax? State sales tax? That's the next question. You can do that in Florida too. They got open carry in Florida now. You hit the Condon's Card Cave Red Auto. Whoa, Jason. You're gonna take your cards with you, yeah. If the hurricane comes, just I got too many. It's not possible. To $2.99, I could take like just they would not be going with me. Maybe one. I could take one, not one card, one. That would be so irresponsible. You're just trying to survive and you're hold on. Wind's blowing. I gotta go get my Zion case real quick. We need water, food. Go. Just go. Leave me. Leave me with my cards. Ben Rice, red rookie. Florida, 41% of all hurricanes, and Texas is second. All right. Yeah. I'm just out of luck. If anything ever happens, I can't get my collection out. Which means I probably should slim down the collection a little bit. It's spread around too much. It's not focused enough. Oh, different locations, yeah, I suppose. There's a Chase Hampton. See, we were talking earlier about the wave. There's a yellow wave to 75. It's very difficult to get a land-falling hurricane in Texas after early October. Javier Vaz, purple to 250. A Royals hit for Ryan. Shaka says, I have my current PC in my living room coat closet. I can toss right out the door if needed. Good man. Luke Sinnard. We don't really have too many issues here in Michigan. It's gonna freeze. Like that would be the thing. Is what are my cards gonna freeze? There are tornadoes occasionally, but greatness loading Charlie to 125. That's a cool card. We got to get him up on the stage. I like that. Nathaniel, congratulations. There's a yeller. Chase Hampton to 75. Sent a 2004 Topps Chrome Ken Griffey Jr. Gold Refractor to PSA on Monday. The last raw sale was $225. And I found one that was and a 5-star grading slab as a 10 that nobody wanted. Guy sold it to me for $150. What one is it? 2004 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor. Oh, nice. Seems reasonable. Jack Lines, first auto for Dreamweaver. Jack Lines. Lots of Tampa Bay autos today. What's up, Bible versus MLB cards and tow trucks? If anybody needs supplies, cardshells.com. Use the code Stryker Breaks for a discount, 10% off. They got the nice pre-cut corners on the sleeves. Essentials top loaders. Single slab designs. Single frame designs. Let me show you the difference. What one is this? I need to find a... There we go. So here's a 100-point top loader from Card Shells. Notice that the whole exterior is one piece. It's a single frame, single piece frame, whereas the other guys use inferior products like these. 1, 2, 3 pieces combined. Not nearly as nice of a look. It's probably hard to see these clear things through the camera, but that's one of the differences. Also, the UV coating, UV protection on the Card Shells designs. Also, the Card Shells guys are vets, and they donate a portion of their proceeds to the Wounded Warrior Project. And it's an American company. Would you like some more reasons? There we go. Quite a few yellers. Get him out of here. There you go. There you go. What do we want to pop off? That's kind of weird. We got the yellow pattern and then the standard yellow. Both Chase Hampton. That's pretty wild. Oh, probably. Gino. I've got a Pete Rose black jersey autograph in my man cave. Burrito Humphreys. That is a unique reptilian. To 199. Must be like what, a magenta reptilian? Rat Lauder, Umberto Cruz to 250, Christian Moore to 150. Klassen to 250, and the autographs incoming. Villarreal to 499. Astros hit for Eric. Vaz to 150. Royals hit for Ryan and Lynn. Base auto going to the Cardinals. Samuel. Jesse, yeah, you got the Nationals, man. Big old Wood. Gold Wood rookie autograph. Insert World of Wax. It's not going to see a whole lot of those. Another hobby. Oh, that always happens, Mr. Breaker. First time luck, always. Can't make it not happen. You sell any of your big hits or no? When I'm opening for my personal collection, I do. But these are breaks, so I don't sell. I mean, all these cards are spoken for that I'm ripping right now. If anybody's not familiar with what a break is, and there's always people that have no idea what this is. You get like 30 people to buy into a break, 30 different spots. Each spot is correlated with a team. And we do random breaks, so we put all the names in a randomizer, and then put all the teams in a randomizer, mix them up, put them across from each other, and then whatever team you get all the cards from that team. So you get the Royals, you get that card, etc. And I top load them and sort them all out, ship them out to you next business day. And it's as easy as that. All right, 3 packs left. Boom. 1, 2. Have you ever tried to do specific teams? Yeah, we've done that in the past. It's just like a vast majority of the people would rather the random teams, because so when you do pick your team, the better teams are going to be a lot more expensive. So there's going to be like super expensive teams, and then those usually get gobbled up pretty quick. The best teams, they get gobbled up quickly, even though they're more expensive. And then you're left with like, half a dozen teams or whatever that nobody really wants. And then so they just sit there. Jack Penny to $2.99. And then those ones are a lot cheaper too. So like people would rather have a chance at the best team for the same amount of money. So when you buy into like a random break, all the spots are the same price. So especially if you buy just like a couple spots, 2 or 3 spots, you got a pretty good chance of, at the very least, if not getting a really good team, then you still have a chance of getting a sweet hit. Pitre. But I've done polling and asked people, and like 70-80% of the people would rather do random teams. Elis sells out quicker. I sell the stuff the same day of the break, usually, like the morning of, and I need it to sell out really fast so I have enough time to get everything together for the break. I print off the labels, the shipping labels, before the break starts, so that it can just be like the process can be streamlined. We can just get right to work getting the stuff packed and ready to go. That's a nice Kim to 25 orange. Big Kim hit. Eric. Banger. How about that hobby buy as I notes? He is off the charts this year. He's so good. He's an inspiration. Inspiration for everybody. There's a DeVries. Color match reptilian DeVries. What else we got? We got a little mini diamond action coming up. Wave and a mini diamond Morlando to 350. For Whitney. How about a mini diamond Mariano for Kurt. And Jackson Job, red rookie. Why are oranges so satisfying? Because they're so rare. And when you get one, you know like it's gonna have some kind of value. Those low numbered cards, even if it's not a star player, they usually have pretty good value, especially Bowman prospects. You know, you want to kind of list it, get it out there pretty early, because there's going to be people trying to put rainbows together, and oranges are tough. But even like reds and blacks, really tough. So anybody who's looking to put that rainbow together, you know, they're going to have to pony up, because especially once you get to the black level where they're numbered to 10, something, man, they might never pop up, or maybe just once and then someone gobbles it up and it's like you're left with an incomplete rainbow that you don't know if you're ever going to be able to fill. Okay. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie autograph to $4.99. Very nice for Chris. That's the second refractor Acuna autograph we've got so far. How about the colorful SB? Sky Blue Jr. That's a nice color match card. Was this a song we just listened to? Let's try this one. You just picked up a huge PC red to 5. Yeah, it's always a good feeling. Finding a big red that you've been looking for. Noel red. Yeah, I have, Chris. They're just so dang expensive. I do want a Cobb. There's a certain one that I want to, but the cheapest one I've ever found is like $4,500. And, you know, that's in very poor quality, like authentic, like a 1.5 or something, you know? So it's just tough to justify that kind of expense. Kyle Teal to $199, but one day I will own a Ty Cobb rookie, or just a Ty Cobb card. Al Kaline, yeah, he's a little bit more affordable on that scale, but in terms of like all-time players, Cobb is just ahead of Kaline. Jaden Fielder to $4.99 refractor. The Brewers hit for Kurt. Very nice, very nice. Like just from a WAR standpoint, Cobb is a 151 WAR, and Kaline is a 92.7 WAR. So, it's, you know, WAR's not everything, I know. But in terms of all-time greats, like if you ask just Joe Schmo on the street, you know, you're like, hey, who you like better? And just you pull out like 4 names, you know, Ramirez, or who have you heard of? Like, chances are somebody might not have even ever heard of Al Kaline, unless you weren't from, like, people from this area all have heard of him. But you go across the country, someone might not have even heard of Al Kaline, but they've heard of Ty Cobb. Likely. I mean, you never know. Never know who people have heard of. No, I haven't. I've just got a couple of K-lines in the PC. I don't have like a ton of old school Tigers in the PC. I don't have a ton of old cards. Not a lot of vintage in my personal collection. There's a small collection. I guess if I showed a normal person it, they'd be like, wow. But relative to other collectors, Dylan Fiend to 250. Tough pulls Tim to $9.99. Wanted to spread the love. I was able to sell my biggest pull ever yesterday, which was Franklin Arias Firefractor Auto to 3. I pulled from a blaster. Stryker equals YouTube Hall of Fame. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Tim. It's very generous and kind of you, my friend. I appreciate it. And let's go. What's up, Paul? Finally got to join live. Glad you're here. Jonah Tong to 250. Phillies fan says, pulled a 101 Sammy Sosa cyan printing plate. Is that good? Well, any 101s are pretty good. Sosa's a collectible player. I'd say that's a good card. Especially if you're in the Chicago area. Like if you're local with a card, they're always going to be worth more and have more people interested. Los Angeles Kick says, I pulled a superfractor of Noel Rockstar rookies out of a blaster. Do you know what the value of that could be? You're going to want to send that in to get graded. At the very least, authenticated, since it's a 101. And if you send it to PSA, use the code Stryker25, STRYKER 25. You get $25 off your submission. What's your take on the ban lift of Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe? I don't know. I haven't really established like a strong take on it yet. Owen Wild at 250. Luis to 150 and another black. 10 of 10. Echevarria. Third black of the day for Jesse. Jesse getting some things going early. And a Slade Caldwell to 150. Mojo parallel. Tanya. Very nice hit. And Mogalone. First auto. And one more. Cam Smith to 99. What a box. What a gnarly box. Eric, this is yours, my friend. Wow. Every one of them is just pretty ridiculous. Everybody gets a second chance, even after they're dead. Because there's just a lot of angles to it. There's a lot of angles to this whole thing. Got an open spot back there. All right, 3 boxes left. We got a hobby, jumbo, and an HTA. And then after this break, I gotta get the final break established. We had some spots available for the chat today. So come early to a Stryker break, and I may offer one up to the chat from time to time. Once the slammers get their fill, slammers get first dibs on everything. You graded a 22 Archives Suzuki Gold Foil 1 of 1. Got an 8. Yeah, that happens, man. You may, now that they're just doing the standard authenticated again, like you may just want to get it authenticated. Get it reslabbed in an authentic. It'll probably be worth more. But then again, no, that is Suzuki's rookie year too. So that would be a rookie 101. Now would be a good time to sell that thing, brother, if you're looking, because Cubs are hot. Suzuki's having a good season. Yeah, Gino, we go on these weird runs where it's like we're pulling the same players. Like, we've pulled a lot of Slade Caldwell first autos, which is good because he's top 4 player in this release, top 5 at minimum. And we just go on these runs where we pull like the same kind of autographs, and we're talking different formats too, different cases, different formats, same guys coming out. We do randoms, shark thrower. That way every spot's the same price. You divide up the total cost equally between 30 people. So you don't have to pay like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for one team. You can get that same team for way cheaper. Just a luck of the draw. And that way the breaks sell out quicker too, and it can be, we can get started. You know, you don't have to wait. Some sites, like, you got to buy into their breaks, and then it takes like a day or 2 days or whatever to get them full to like sell out a break. So this way we sell it out immediately, and then we can just get to ripping. Charles McAdoo, X-Fractor. If you stick around, we're going to do the randomization process here for break number 4 after this break, so you can see what that's all about. Victor Rodriguez, that is a first for Eric, first auto. DeVries to 350 going to Jason. Pulled 2 autos out of a 25 Series 1 hanger. Wow. That's rare. Mobley, Reptilian, yellow, X-Fractor, JJ to 75, big hit. Samuel, congratulations. If you want to buy into a break, here I got a link for you right here. You got to join my Patreon group, become a slammer. It's right here in the chat right now. And slammers are notified when I post a break. You get an email and you get a notification on your phone that pops up. You just click it, takes you right to my website, which is strikerbreaks.com. That's where I sell the break spots. And the breaks sell out quick, which is why you got to be notified via Patreon to get in on it. Mantilla. Because when I make them available to the public, they sell out like almost immediately. And then like people are left out and kind of not happy about that. So this was a way to kind of like streamline that process. Like, if you really want in, here you go. Condon Festa Red Rookie. We got something else in here. I know we do. There's always a reptilian hiding back here. There he is. James Wood, Greatness Loading, and Perez Reptilian. We got a Jumbo and a BD remaining. Check me out on Twitch. Live on Kick as well. Gonna have to work out the Facebook Live. That hits a whole different demo. Still don't know why it's not working. Says it is, but it is not. What is this? Oh, just a piece of plastic. What websites do you buy your hobbies? Well, there's all different websites you can buy from, but the most reliable places to buy them from are Tops.com, Fanatics.com. You can buy them direct from the distributor, from the creators. And then there's the big three, which is Blowout, Steel City, and Dave and Adams. Those are 5 reputable places you can buy your boxes from. And if you're gonna buy like retail boxes, like if you just want a blaster box or something, those sites offer those too. But usually you can get them for the best price. Like if you can't find them on any of those other ones, you can go to Target. Target oftentimes has retail boxes like blasters, hanger boxes, blaster boxes. So if you can't find them on any of those other sites, you can go to Target, and then you can use like a Target Red Card for a 5% off discount too. And also on Fanatics, like I find myself buying quite a few boxes off of Fanatics.com. And if you get a Fanatics card, you get a discount. Every purchase you get Fanatics cash. And then you can use that on like your next order or whatever. You can like place an order and it gives you that fan cash, and then you can use it right after on your next order for like more cards, because usually there's a limit on how many you can get. When does Fanatics come out with their loaded boxes again? They do those Fanatics boxes for flagship releases. So it'd be Series 1, Series 2, and Topps Update. So Series 2 is going to be coming out shortly, and they'll probably have Fanatics boxes again for Series 2. And they'll be even better because there'll be a smaller print run for Series 2 than there was for Series 1. David Festa. Another Tong. We're getting Tong autos. Left and right Tong autos. Let's go into Chris. Too much lag on Facebook Live. Is there... Do you see me? Am I live on Facebook? I couldn't see it when I went to my page. Drew Thorpe, Red Rookie. Maybe I have to... I don't know. It's really not that necessary to be multi-streaming. It's just... It's one of those might as well kind of things. Credit cards almost always have cash back. Yeah, they do. But a lot of times it's like 3% or 2%. And the Target card, though, is 5% if you buy from Target. So it's probably the best way to go. One of the best ways to go. And then the same as the fan cash. I don't know what the number is on the fan cash, but it's pretty good. Use the Fanatics card. Hit that like button. We're almost at 300. Trying to get to 300 likes. We're at 279 and we got over 400 in the chat. Let's do this as a team. Made. Telero to 399. Chasing Cardboard says, other groups I watch on Facebook constantly have 40 seconds to a minute of lag. Oh, really? Huh. And Joseph says, I joined the community the beginning of the year when I got back into the hobby. And all my free time has been watching old live streams of the past year. Stryker, you're the best. Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate that, man. Watching old live streams and stuff, that goes a long way to help out what I do. Help me out. Like, the watch time is really important for YouTube videos. The longer a person watches a video is important for the algorithm. For some reason, it likes that, and it'll spread it around to more people. Red Rookie del Castillo. Fontanelle. Autograph for Kyle. Reptilian Cags. Sky Blue Arena for Mike. So yeah, on Friday we're going to be doing some mixers. We're going to get Topps Chrome Black mixed in with Bowman. Maybe a little tribute, maybe some other things. We'll kind of have to see. Might do some different, we might do different tiers, like 3 tiers of breaks maybe. But usually when I do those tiers, the most popular ones are the more expensive ones. People like the high rollers. So it's like I try to offer a price point for different people, like where you're at or what you're more comfortable with, but everybody wants in the high rollers. So then I go like, why did I even offer a lower one if everybody wants the high rollers? But we got a little bit of tribute, a little bit of Topps Chrome Black. Got some other things throughout the last couple of years that we could rip. I've been stocking up on some 2023, 2024 stuff. Hagen Smith to 125. So maybe we can get a good little spread throughout the last few years. Last pitcher before Skeens to be hyped like that. I mean, Otani, but that doesn't really count. Because he's so much more. I mean, everybody goes to Strasburg. Like, everybody thinks Strasburg when you're thinking down that line. Verlander was pretty hyped. He was really good. Then he won MVP too, and that was like a big deal. But he's the biggest pitcher prospect, stud type to come out in a while. He's like a multi-decade talent. Generational. Some people call that a generational talent. $700,000 top loaders later. DeGrom, Strider. But Strider was like, see, there's a difference between coming up and then dominating versus like being drafted as an absolute stud and then every step of the way dominating. Like Casey Mize was a pretty big number one draft pick, you know, but he got hurt and he kind of wasn't that good for a while, and then now this year he's really good. We just like everything is coming together at the right time for the Tigers. Our 2 number one draft picks go from being like not very good to being dominant. Somewhat out of the blue. Like no one could have guessed Torkelson was going to come out like this. Hit another home run last night. I knew from spring training something was different. You could see it. But, you know, still apprehensive. Like, I'm sure he's just going to go back to... No, something's changed. Kershaw, yeah, he was big. Hey, Lincoln, how you doing, man? Lincecum. Oh, what is this? Look at this fancy gold insert. Number 2, Walker Jenkins, 17/50, true gold. Gnarly. Thomas, sweet hit, and we're not even into the good stuff yet. Sagano is also crushing this year. Not a lot of strikeouts, but his ERA is really low. He's going deep. It's like 7 innings. And a gold, look at it. 2 golds. Will Simpson, 1st to 50. For Jesse, Showalter to 250. Samuel, Kyle Teal to 99. For Dreamweaver, Jonathan Long, Mojo to 150. First auto for the Cubs. Dreamweaver getting involved again. Andrew Morris, purple autograph. That's for Thomas and Klassen. Going to Kyle. Let's get these bad boys top loaded and then I will show you the hits. If Don Mattingly isn't in the Hall of Fame, then Mookie Betts never will be. What does that have anything to do with anything? How can you say that? Where's your logic in that? Don Mattingly did not have a long career. His WAR isn't there. Mookie's already surpassed Mattingly by a lot. They have nothing to do. There's like no correlate there. Nothing against Donnie Baseball. I love Donnie Baseball, but it's like saying, you know, it's apples and oranges. I mean, you're like, I just had an orange pie and it was gross, but apple pies are good. I don't know. It's just, that's a horrible comparison, but I think you probably get it. Jacob Wilson, the next Pete Rose. Wow, you guys are going out on a limb today. No, we're just getting ready to do it, Mr. Breaker. Showing off these hits. And then I got to do some behind the scenes stuff. It'll only take a couple minutes. And then we're going to do the randomizer. And then we're going to rock and roll. All right, here we go. Got some red rookies. Rocker, Wood, Noel, Job, Cruz, Ellis, first auto. Luis to 150, Wild to 250, Tong to 250, Fiend to 250, Ramirez Reptilian, Teal to 199, Caminero to 499, Basayo Reptilian, Mariano Mini Diamond, Wave Morlando, Pitre X-Fractor, Penny to 299, Garcia X-Fractor, Chang, Aqua X-Fractor to 125, Horton Mini Diamond, Fiend to 399, Bazana Reptilian, Lines to 125, Mantilla Mini Diamond, Ben Rice, Red Rookie, Dana, Sinard. Mogalone, Castillo to 299, Janik, Gold, James Wood, rookie autograph to 50, Woods World of Wax, Vaz to 250, Greatness Loading, Condon to 125, Lines first auto, Cam Smith to 99, DeVries Reptilian, Kim to 25, Klassen to 250, Louder Red Rookie, Cruz to 250, Moore to 150, Humphreys to 199, Villarroel to 499, Vaz to 150, Lynn first auto, Hampton to 75 and to 75, Weatherholt to 75, Escovaria 10 of 10, Black, Slade to 150, Mojo, Jang first auto, Jaden Fielder to 499, Acuna to 499, DeVries Wave to 350, Perez Festa, Condon Mobley, Rodriguez first, McAdoo X-Fractor, Jeb to 100, Tong, Festa to 299, Smith to 125, Urania to 499, Cags, Reptilian, Fontanelle, Red Rookie, Tolero to 399, Thorpe Red, Morris to 250, Long to 150, Teal to 99, Showalter to 250, Simpson to 50, Jenkins to 50, Shigano, and Klassen first auto. All right, I got to get break number 4 in the books. Give me just 1 minute. I'll be right back. We're working on break number 4. We'll be ready to roll in just a minute. easy snapshot worthy. We're not ready for you yet. All right, Bowman High Roller number 4, just populating the spreadsheet. Everything looks to be good. 2 spots left. Okay, everything checks out. Pull up the randomizer. And we're going to do it live. Okay, ready? Let me display capture. This is for break number 4. We got the team list, we got the buy-in list. So we mix up the teams 5 times, as is tradition, within the spreadsheet. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy them, bring them over to the randomize tab, and drop them down. And then we mix up the buy-ins 5 times within the spreadsheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we copy and bring them over to random.org and mix them up again. Roll the dice 10 times. Well, let's begin. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Copy these bad boys. Go back over to the randomize tab, put them across from the randomized teams, and we're good to go. I'm going to put these in alphabetical order by team so I can read them off easily for you. Ready? Diamondbacks, Vincent G. Braves, Alex H. Orioles, Tanner S. Red Sox, Milan. Cubs, Mitchell W. White Sox, Scott K. Red, Stephen W. Guardians, Dwayne M. Rockies, Brian S. Tigers, Dwayne M. Astros, Alex H. Royals, Kyle B. Angels, Terrence J. Dodgers, Brian S. Marlins, Justin L. Brewers, Nathan A. Twins, Eric C. Mets, Dwayne M. Yankees, Robert S. Athletics, Sean B. Phillies, Tyler H. Pirates, Michael N. Padres, Jason P. Giants, Kevin O. Mariners, Richard G. Cardinals, Michael R. Rays, Jeff M. Rangers, Alex H. Blue Jays, Eric C. And Nationals, Lloyd S. I'm going to drop a link in the chat so you can just double check your teams. Like so. Link in the chat. And we are good to go. Are we ready? Break number 4. So we got 3 hobbies, 3 jumbos, 3 breakers, delight boxes. Good luck, everybody. 300 likes. 4 breaks, 400 likes is the goal. So hit that like button. Yeah, Colin, I got a P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box 292, Lapeer, Michigan 48446. If you want to send any fan mail to Stryker Breaks. If you got any cards you want me to sign, some people get the Stryker Breaks influencer card and have me sign it. I'm down for that. Just make sure you send a self-addressed stamped envelope with it so I can quickly return it to you. Otherwise, who knows how long it'll take for me to get it back to you. Good luck, Mr. Breaker. Looking for a Condon Auto. Okay. Lincoln wondering who the best prospect, who we think the best prospect is in Bowman. I'm partial to McGonigal. He's my guy. But everybody's all about Jesus Mate. because he is now the number 6 prospect on Baseball America, and he is a youngin'. He's the number 1 prospect in Milwaukee, and it's all about how young you are and how far up the pipeline. The either Baseball America, that's what most people like to go with. That's what I recommend. Baseball America's top 100 list, and then you can see the organizational prospects as well. But yeah, I mean, I like McGonigal because he's a Detroit guy, so. Yeah, Drew Beasy. Random. We just did it. The randomization. You can scroll back and see how it's done, if you care to. Bought your first Bowman off of Fanatics, you get a phone call. They may offer you like boxes and stuff from time to time. I've got a Fanatics rep that calls me occasionally, offers me some stuff, but it's not like I don't think it's like a lot cheaper or anything. Maybe it is a little bit cheaper, or maybe you just, I don't know, but always good to have connections and reps and stuff. Here we go. X-Fractor, Aiden Smith. Leading off, Aiden Smith. Chang Wave. It's on, well, there's a, hold on. Churio to $4.99. Let me just drop you a link. You got to become a slammer. Get in on my Patreon group. Join the paid tier, become a slammer. That's how you get in on the breaks. That's how you get an offer of the breaks. I also have a video on strikerbreaks.com. It's called like how to join a Stryker break. Just watch the video, it'll tell you everything you need to know. Rafael Flores, Reptilian. Here comes a mini diamond. And it is Peyton Ellis. For the Twins, Eric, congratulations. We got a red rookie Alcantara. Judge's Chamber. Badu is still around? What? He is still around, but like, unfortunately for him, the Tigers have passed him by. He used to be a nice little lefty that we could bring in, but now we've got so many. Tavares to $3.99. We've got so many like young, higher upside players that are just like waiting to get in. I mean, Max Clark's just he could be up with the big club right now. Max Clark and McGonigal are both really close. If there was if they were part of a shallower organization, they would be up probably already. But who do you send down? Like, we're just thinking about it. We've got Parker Meadows and Matt Vierling are coming back really soon. So what do you do? Who do you send down? Like, everybody's contributing pretty much. You have to send down Justin Henry Malloy and either Colt Keith or Jace Young. We're doing so well, it's tough. But that's a nice upgrade. Vierling and Meadows, that is just going to make the team even better. And Clark down there just chomping at the bit, being elite. Wow. Oh, there's a blue Sammy Hernandez to 150 from Michael. You want Veerling back? Veerling's pretty good. Veerling. Oh, yes. I cannot believe we just got another one of these. Destroying the odds today. Another gold crystallized? Dylan Cruz. Whoa, Lloyd. Nasty hit. 13 of 50. Oh, the gold looks so sick. Whoa. Congratulations. Ha-ha. Detroit better do something more than the Orioles did with all these prospects. Yeah, I feel bad for the Orioles fans, man. I'm an Orioles fan. I like the Orioles. The owner sucks. Hey, I want a bobblehead of me. Ugh. Pan to $4.99. Cameron Sullivan. First auto for Dwayne. Orioles took that. They're not irrelevant, Bumlock. They are not irrelevant. They're borderline. They're a borderline team. They need some help at pitching. Their offense is going to be just fine. Need to get healthy, stay healthy. Their offense will be fine. But it's just pitching. You got to get a couple of aces in there. Amador. Cobb Hightower autograph for the Padres. Oh, did I not drop the link to Patreon? Sorry. I can't remember if I did or not. Here, I'll drop it right now in the chat. There you go. Oh, yeah. There's the Made Reptilian, the first. Man, we've only gotten a couple of Made parallels and three of his first autos we've pulled so far. Only a couple of parallels though, and there's one. That is very cool. That looks cool. It's got a good something about that brown reptilian. Kind of goes with a lot of different team colors. Definitely the Padres. Kind of fits there with the Brewers too. Thoughts on the Red Sox season so far? I like the Red Sox. Fun team to watch. Bregman makes them, just put them over the edge of what they could possibly achieve before Bregman. It's like pre-Bregman and post-Bregman. Now they have a leader who can. I called he was going to lead the league in doubles before like right when they signed him. I'm like, he's going to lead the league in doubles, and he probably will. He's also crushing home runs at a high rate. We knew he was going to hit more home runs too, but I didn't think he was going to hit 40. Definitely not 40. Not even likely 35. If he was lucky, I was thinking maybe like 32 home runs. But yeah, that's a big piece, man. And not to mention, they've got some big time prospects ready to come up too. So Red Sox are in a good spot. Now today against Skubal, I wouldn't hold your breath. Then again, it's a tough team. Like, they just keep coming at you. They remind me a lot of the Tigers. They just keep coming at you. What time does that game start? It doesn't show it. So I got to be watching that. 6:40. Okay, so we got some time. We got plenty of time. Purple Kyle Teal. What are the odds on that game? Will it show the odds? Oh, good Lord. Okay, yeah. Detroit is minus 235. Red Sox about to get smoked. Hunter Dobbins versus... Okay, so here's a little bit of potential betting advice. No-name righty versus the Tigers. Going to get smoked. Most likely. Anything can happen on any given night. I love the fact that when I like put myself out there and just make picks and predictions and I get 80% of them right, someone finds the one that I got wrong and they're like, "What's up now?" I'm like, are you serious? But that happens every single time I make a call. That's why I'm very apprehensive and cautious about how I word things. But as a general rule, throughout the course of the season, if you have a righty who's just mid or less, or even a good one probably, but we can stick to a mid to less of a less than a mid right-handed pitcher, the Tigers are going to hurt them. Full of lefties. Lefties as far as the eye can see, and like capable lefties. And not only that, our righties who used to not be able to hit righties very well, Torkelson and Baez, are crushing them. So it's just a tough day for a righty. And minus 235 tonight with Skubal on the mound. I've seen worse. I've seen minus 270 with Skubal on the mound. So it's not like the Sox can't win tonight. They would win this game one out of every 3 or 4 times. So it's not like it's the craziest thing to happen. That is a nice Condon right there. Bowman retro foil. Sweet hit for Brian. Jacob Wilson. Red rookie. Painter to 250. Look, we got a orange in here as we always do. Pizzana to 150. Dwayne, nice hit. Quinn Matthews, orange geometric to 25. First for the Cardinals, Michael. Let's get the autos out. Pan to 250. A Phillies hit for Tyler. Villarroel to 150 for Alex. And Lynn, another Cardinals hit for Michael. Oh yeah, let's get Charlie up on the stage. Isn't it funny that the Rockies have like 2 potential legendary type players named Charlie? Charlie Blackmon, Charlie. It's just, I don't know. It's a common name, but it is just kind of weird. Sox are just too inconsistent with. Well, it's because they're pitching. They've got a superstar pitcher and then some guys. And then that offense, once you get past the top 3, you could say 4. They had Campbell batting 4th last night. But I'm not going to go with Kristen Campbell as a consistent offensive threat yet at this point. He may well earn it by the end of the year, but it's just too early for me to say that. I think the Braves getting Acuna and Strider back is going to finally make them hit on all cylinders. Yeah. It might not happen immediately. You never know what Acuna is going to do immediately, but they're kind of right on the verge of being back anyway. and you add Acuna to that mix, that instantly makes the lineup ridiculously deeper. Like, it goes from being one of the best offenses in the league to, if you get 80% of Acuna back, now you're at top 3 offense just like that. If not the number one. Acuna, Young Thick, Olsen, Ozuna, Albies. Pretty ridiculous. He went yard yesterday in his first rehab. Yeah, they're taking it nice and slow with him. So I think he's going to be... just fine. Better take it nice and slow and have him come back and at 100%. Because that's the goal, right? They want him at 100% when he comes back. Not 97, not 98, 100%. He's back, first game back, smashes a bomb type situation. So would I. Because the Braves are like, dude, honestly, you could wait till after the All-Star break if you really wanted to. But I think they want to compete. They want to compete this year, you know? So you might as well give them as much time in the bigs as you can, assuming he's at 100%. You like seeing Trey Sweeney succeed? Yeah, he's a good kid. I don't know that he is... I don't know how good he really is. It's tough because I called him out. My friends and I had a little group chat the other day. This was like right before then he started to explode, but I was like, man, Trey Sweeney is not him. We need to upgrade there. And then he kind of just went on a nice little run. So I still don't really know about Sweeney. How good is he? I hope he's awesome, but it feels like that's a position that we could upgrade. Then again, still really young. A couple teams have already given up on him, you know, so you always wonder, did they see him as a guy who kind of has a capped potential? I don't know. There's always diamonds in the rough, though. These top loaders are a little different. I like the other ones better. These ones are like, they come with a pack of soft sleeves in them. They just feel a little bit different than the essentials that they used to have. But I didn't know that when I bought them. The old essentials that they had, not even the blue highlight, just the clear ones were the best. The blue ones are good, like even better, but I don't know. Top loader's a top loader. They just don't slide as easily in between the fingers. Like when you're trying to do a bunch of them at once, they just kind of, they're a little, I don't know. They're not sticky. That's not the right word. They just don't slide amongst themselves as easy as they used to. What kind of card is that Cruise? That's called a crystallized. It's a new insert this year, and it's numbered to 50. That's a gold number to 50. There's regular ones that are unnumbered, and those ones look sweet, but the golds look crazy. They're the coolest card. Besides Stella Novas, that is the coolest looking card insert that I can imagine. That I could remember off the top of my head. Like, there's some cool ones, but that is a spectacular one. We are on hobby box number 2 of the break. 3 hobbies total, 3 jumbos total, 3 HTAs. Has anybody been having luck with their blaster boxes? Did you have better luck than me? I think I didn't have that great of luck. DJ Hype Chris says Fanatics really seems to be upping the awesome insert designs. Yeah, you're right. They're upping everything. Everything is better than when Topps had the rights. Everything is better. Except for maybe quality control. That might be a little worse. It's probably a little worse. But then again, I'm trying to think if... Like that 22 Topps Chrome update was the worst quality control I can remember. I can't remember if Fanatics had them at the time or if that was like one of the last Topps things. I'm going to hammer the QC. We got to get it right, Fanatics. New Topps. Will Simpson. Got to just keep getting better at quality control. Mitch Jeb. First auto. For Michael. Kristen Campbell to $4.99. Nice refractor. Numbered refractor for Milan. McGonagall. Reptilian Pirella. Topps QC is still a mile ahead of Panini. Yeah, I can't say because I don't open up very much Panini stuff, so I don't have a comparison, but I'll take your word for it. DeBarge Mini Diamond. I think Panini has just phoned it in now. They're just phoning it in. They're just like, pump out as much as we can to try to sell as much as we can before we lose these rights. So, yeah, printing presses are probably going burr. And when the printing press goes burr, the QC goes down. Hernandez to 350. Wave. Pineda. Jumbo. What's up, Mark? Sending the best vibes from Australia. Hope some big hits have come out. How was the Tigers walk-off yesterday? One of the most amazing experiences watching a game ever. I can only imagine being there. Amazing game. Amazing vibe. Just like magic happening before your eyes. Game after game after game. It's crazy. You would think like they would come back down to earth, but watching AJ in the press conference afterwards with the biggest smile on his face, how happy he was for Javi, that he could barely put into words, and he was like just getting emotional about it almost. Like it's special. It's exactly what a Detroit team should look like. A ragtag group of tryhards that are more than the sum of their parts. That's what we like here in the D. We don't fancy superstars. I mean, you know, it's nice to have one. And Scooble's a superstar, but is he? How much of a superstar is he really? You know, he's the best, but he's not like a household name yet. Ghosty Nixon Garcia. Ghosty. Let's go. To $4.99 refractor. It was messed up how everyone was ripping on Javi so bad last year. Now look at him. Yeah, but when you're the worst player in the league, which he was, what do you, and getting paid superstar money, people are going to be upset. I don't blame him. To $3.99 Class A, I was ripping on him. Get what you know. What you can't be. The whole situation, it is what it is. It was deserving. He was awful, underperforming by a mile of what we expected when we signed him. He's going to get ripped on. Anybody would in that situation. Even worse, much, much worse if he was playing for New York or one of the big market places. He would have been destroyed if he was still in Chicago or Boston or New York, LA. He would not, he probably would have never came back. So people are very, the leash, you have no idea how, here in Detroit, the leash is a mile long for everybody because the expectations are not what they are in most of the other big cities, big markets. We don't have New York expectations for our team. There are hardly any expectations. People have some expectations for the Lions. They really want a Super Bowl, but it's not like, if you don't win one, we're going to riot. People aren't like that around here. We just hope for a decent team. So, yeah, he got some flack, as he should. But I think it would have been much, much worse if he was elsewhere. But, you also get embraced when you perform. And, we'll take a guy like that and wrap him up and vault him to the sky like that. That's all it takes is turning around your performance, man. It's a performance-based league, a performance-based business. And when you get paid more than any other player on the team by a long shot and you single-handedly set the franchise back with your poor performance, you're going to get some flack. If not, if you don't get flack, first of all, it's impossible. But if you, for some reason, your fan base didn't give you flack, what a pathetic group of... you're... That fan base is pathetic if they don't hey, boo! Boo this man batting 170 with a -2 WAR, getting paid, what is he, $25 million a year or something? Jace Young. Yes, boo that man. Estrada. We're not in the business of just being, oh, it's fine. It's like that meme. The dog sitting in the kitchen, it's on fire. This is fine. No. Pena. We've only got so much money to spend on people. And if they don't perform, whew, brutal. And we can't compete. This is the week of the call-up. Yeah, I need to be scanning the waiver. So currently I have my utility bench slot guy is Ryan McMahon. It's a deep league, 14-team league. McMahon just played a series at home where he had a couple of home runs. He went 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 runs scored. Then he went 1 for 4, 1 for 3, 3 for 5 with a home run, 4 for 4. So McMahon's doing well right now, but he's batting .214. I could tolerate a replacement. Martinez red rookie. So if there's a good call up happening, I need to know about it. Problem with rushing is where would he be batting? Towards the bottom of the lineup, I would imagine. And McMahon is batting third at the best hitting ballpark in the league. And he's also got a history of being pretty good. Not great, but a pretty darn good player, one of their best players. Owen Wild to 199. which doesn't mean much if you're talking about one of the best players for the Rockies. Mobley to 199. Yo, got him. Almost lost him. Favorite minor league team? I don't have one. I don't have time to watch minor league ball. I watch a lot of Major League Baseball, all different teams, every night. Like, it's kind of where I draw the line. Any reds or supers? No, but we got 2 blacks. 2 blacks to 10 today. Many golds. Many golds to 50. Several oranges. And a couple of real rare inserts too. And we've got several boxes remaining, so we got 2 Breakers boxes. Breakers Delight HTAs coming up. We're bound to hit something big there. Super Fractor Auto. Try to pull 2 Mades. I will. We already got the Reptilian. Look at. Let's put him up front. Next to the gold crystallized Dylan Cruz rookie. Right there. Oh, this is a big one too. We already got 3 big cards in this break. Condon retro logo. Okay. Here it is. Have you ever seen softball cards before? No. I would imagine they'd make like a Topps Now softball card if somebody did something special. All right. A little peek. Can we have a little peek first, please? A little peek on the side. Okay, nothing too crazy. I was hoping to see orange. Benji to 250. Red rookie Shea Whitcomb. Cedric Mullins with a home run today and 4 RBIs. Quinn Matthews to 150. Echevarria to 250. Cabrera to 99. And here come the autographs. Stafura to 299. Reds hit for Steven. Oh, another Mojo Slade Caldwell to 150. Vincent. Sick hit. Dude, we're pulling the Slades. It's wild. Slade Mojos and a Thomas White. These are 2 of the top players to get out of the same box. James Wood Rockstar rookies. Wow. I don't know how many sleeves I've gone through today. Hundreds. 400 maybe. Was it a salami for Mullins? Yeah. 1 for 7 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Mullins is having a resurgent year. 2 guys, 2 of my lower end guys that are like helping my team out a lot. I picked up Torkelson at the beginning of the year off of the waiver wire. Remember, 14-team league, real deep. I cannot believe nobody drafted him. That should tell you right there what everybody expected out of Torkelson this year. Nothing. He wasn't even drafted in Michigan. Like, everybody in the league is from Michigan. They value the Detroit players way higher than everybody else, especially fantasy football, man. We're talking, dude, those players are getting drafted like rounds before they should, multiple rounds before they should. Nobody even drafted Torkelson. I swooped up, picked him off the waivers, and I drafted Cedric Mullins for $3, which at the time I was overpaying. I was like, man, I could have got him for $1, but someone friggin' jacked up the price on me. Like, I nominated him for $1, and one of my friends swooped in and put $2 on it. I was like, really? Make me spend my last dollar? It was like my last dollar I had to spend on Cedric Mullins. Paid off, though. Okay, things are going well. We got a nice spread happening right here, and we got more to go. Here is the last hobby box, but we got a hobby jumbo and an HTA in store. Thanks for joining me. Hit that like button. Hit the like if you haven't yet. Just look, glance down there. Have I hit it? Hook it up. You've been a Slade and White magnet. $24 packs. Yeah, you remember? I did stream the draft. I streamed it. I've streamed the draft several years in a row. You guys want to see how to win? Go back to last year's draft because I won first place, won the league. A lot of good insight, a lot of good strategy. Both of these years, because I'm in second place right now. I've won every week but one. There's just like one guy who's had Herb. You've had soft matchups. Let's admit. I have a superior team. Your matchups have been quite soft so far. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Red Sox bounce back tonight. Because they were pretty demoralized last night after that grand slam. Like, did that suck the life out of them? And now they got to go against Skubal. Is that one of those things? And they're just going to get smoked today? Or do they use it as motivation and they come back with some fire in their belly? Jonathan Long, X-Fractor. Dylan Fiend to 150. True Blue for the A's. Going to Sean. There's a Max Clark. Nice X-Fractor Max Clark to 125. Aqua Parallel. There's like this little dead section in the middle. And then you get to a paper JJ. Sweet. Michael, nice hit. Flipped around. Chang Reptilian. Yo, J2, I see you over there on Twitch. What's up, man? Thomas White. Torres. Mini diamond. Flipped around. Sagasi. We got 2 more parallels right here. Paper pattern. Blue pattern. Connor Norby rookie. That's a nice looking card. To 125. That is 1 of 125, by the way. eBay 101. Going to Justin. And 1 more reptilian. Another Max Clark. Couple of beauty Max Clarks out of here. And a Slade. Nice. Nice little run. What are you talking about, Paul? If you spend $15 on what? What did I miss? Junior with a slam. How long have you been in the card game? Well, I started collecting when I was a kid. But then I took a break when I discovered women. And now I have a wife and kids, so I don't need to deal with that anymore. Back to cards. I was a big basketball card collector when I was younger. I collected from like the late 80s to the late 90s. It's about a 10-year stretch there. And then I got back into it in 2000, it's probably like 2018. Got back heavy. Circle of life, yes. The circle of card collecting. All right, Max. Jumbo. Same story. Something tells me there's a lot of similar stories. Repeat. Hello, Stryker. New subber here from the Detroit area. Love the channel so far. Well, shout out to you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Did you go to opening day? Repeat? I was there. Uh-oh. Error. Not receiving enough video. Well, let's hope that just works out fine. Any Jordan rookies? Yeah, I do have a Jordan rookie, actually. I've got a lot of Jordan stuff from that era that I just talked about, late 80s to late 90s. That was my main PC was Jordan, but got a lot of guys, a lot of basketball cards from that time. Oh, it's a red Caglione to 5. Oh my goodness. The hit of the day. You thought the gold looked good? The red is insane. Hit of the day. Kyle with a monster. Oh, it's glorious. It's so sweet. So cool. Okay. We gotta look this up. Hold on. If the gold is like 1 in 7,000, that's gotta be absurd. There it is. Oh, the red crystallized is 1 out of 71,236 hobby packs. These are jumbo packs. It's 1 out of 20,804 jumbo packs. This is an insane pull. hand out of there. Whoa. Oh. Where do we even put it? There's too much stand-worthiness. Oh, and a Rockstar Rookies to 25? 9 of 25. Rockstar Rookies auto. That is another ridiculously tough pull. Michael. Let's keep it going. What else can we get? This box is pretty crazy. Klassen for Terrence.